Hey, what's up, traders? It's March 7th. Yeah, March 7th, 2021. And this is weekly outlook video. And having a look here, though, I shared this chart in the VIP chat and also in our elite group. And it's looking pretty good on a Bitcoin trade. I did on leverage over the weekend, which can be a little scary, but it's looking pretty solid here. So gonna just take a look at this. I mean, it looks like we're going a lot higher. And I have this. This is essentially an ADX trend indicator here, and also CCI. What I'm looking for on those is divergences, right? Typically, the CCI is really good about showing divergences to in preparation for a drop. Of course, divergence on Bitcoin, you can be like, yeah, well, all right. But the thing is, if we go to a daily chart and look at this, we haven't even begun, right? So this is the big divergence there. Here's a drop, which is pretty big by Bitcoin standards. Here is where we were the past couple days on consolidation. And this is the current candle that we're forming now on the daily. So if I'm looking at this on this Wolfpack ADX indicator, it's showing me that we're starting to get a lot more bullish sentiment. And then of course the moving averages on the lower time frames are just more confirmation of this. Here's an 8 crossover 50. And once this 50 starts to point up here, it's going to be pretty game on. And so our entry was right at this breakout point last night, 48,000. So if you guys did take that trade, congrats. Like, I'm going to be holding this trade for a while, because last time this happened, let's see, when was this? Before, this was like 2 weeks ago, I think it was. And maybe even a month ago by now. Yeah, a month ago, because I have this down here, right? So I was like, got a trade in at this like 30, or maybe it was 32K, and was like, oh dude, this is awesome. This is February 21st. I vividly remember this too. And because I caught the rally from 32 to like 38, took profits, and this is on a leveraged account that are just kind of trading around on the weekend. And then of course it went from the 32 where my entry was to 56. And so I did the math, and I would have made like $40,000-$50,000. So I'm like, man, I'm in this. I'm just gonna hold it, and at least till I get some more indication that this thing is going down. But if this just keeps going up and we start to get this bullish steam, back to the all-time high, 57, why wouldn't we go there? Especially if we can break past this this structure that we have going on here, right? If we can break this structure, and actually, looking at this looks like a pretty good Wyckoff accumulation schematic. Sorry, I know this is the weekly outlook video, so let me get to Forex, but I'm going to mark this up, do a Wyckoff, and I think we're heading much, much higher, especially if we can break through this 51,400. And I think it was Thomas in the accelerated group. Shout out to you, man. Great trader. He said 51,200 is pretty tough resistance for us, but if we get past that, it could be gone. So hope y'all took that trade if you are in the VIP group or the elite group. And if you want to be in there, click the link below, and we'll get you in there and get you ready to crush it this week. So let's talk about the dollar. And man, huge week last to end the week on Friday. And here's another schematic here. Once you start seeing these things, they're everywhere. This is where we ended the week Friday. This is the dollar index, right on this 127% extension. And we got some temporary what seemed like dollar was gonna kind of cave despite the good numbers. I think in a big way, NFP is just a smoke screen. Most big events are for then the banks to make their move and the market makers to really push the market around. But it didn't happen so much with the dollar. I thought maybe we'd see some dollar weakness, but it didn't come through. So this is what I'd love to see, an opportunity here for us to go pull back around this like 91 level and then rally on up to this 161.8% retracement. So let's see what that looks like on Euro USD. I think this is going to be a big opportunity. And for pending orders here, especially that same scenario, remember the dollar index is an inverse correlation to Euro USD primarily. So we get a push up to, if we get a bounce, say 1.20, God, this is going to be an excellent entry, you all. I would actually look for this kind of imbalance to get closed around here at 120.20. And I will probably be putting some sort of limit order here pretty early on in the week for a sell, because I think, just looking at the way the dollar index is looking, this is going to play out super nicely. And the potential for some extreme downside is here, right? So this is it on the 4-hour breakdown out of this channel. Looks very, very bearish. And so it's going to be about the dollar this week. I'm also looking at pound Aussie. We got in some good trades to end the week last week. And this was shorts that we have on GBP AUD. You can see we kind of took out this level here, got a nice spike up. This was following NFP, but it's looking super, super heavy. So like kind of how I was showing you on this, the way I like to use this with looking for momentum is that you can see we're divergent long before this rally forms, and we're starting to, it's showing the bearish sentiment come into the market here. And that's on the hourly. You can really see this a lot better on the 4-hour. And so looking to retest these areas down here, which would be right around this 50 moving average. So could be a really good play setting up. And this actually looks a lot like a megaphone pattern. And then lastly, I think one of the best opportunities out there right now is dollar CAD. And so if the dollar pulls back and we get some temporary weakness here to retest these lows, I think it's going to be a huge opportunity to get in this thing at a really, really good price, because we are going sideways here. We're accumulating, and it's just a matter of time till we officially break out of here. And once that does happen, we're at 126.50 now. It's going to be a pretty bullish scenario. The other side of that is oil has been, the price of oil just going up and going up. Gas is super expensive here in the U.S. all of a sudden, which is a bummer. But if that went up to 80, then that would be something that would push dollar CAD through the floor. But in the meantime, this is looking really well and really good. And I'll be looking for entries right here at this 2,500 level, right? I think it's a nice round number. Coincides with a lot of confluences. And if we can get in down here, you all, this is going to be, that would be a heck of a trade for sure. And that would be a scenario for a long-term hold. Look at that. So highlight this. And that's something to mark down, have a look at, save that in your notes. And let's have an awesome week, everybody. If you want to join us in VIP, the vibe is amazing. And if you want to go out and get funded and have me mentor you and show you the ropes and do it with a group of traders that are all super dedicated and really making this a priority in their lives, shoot us a message and we'll see if you qualify. And we'd love to have you in there if you do. So let's have an awesome week, everybody. Thanks for watching. Click the links below, hit the like button, all that good stuff, and see you in the chat. Peace.